Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice. Today we're going to be moving through a shorter and fiery flow to build some strength and heat into the arms and the shoulders. So I really hope that you enjoy, and we'll go ahead and get started today seated at the back of our mats. You can sit on your knees if that's comfortable, or sit in a cross-legged position, and we'll just bring the palms facing down on the thighs. And begin to close down your eyes. We'll just take a few moments just to ground into our space, prepare ourselves for our practice. With your next breath, invite you to bring your shoulders up to your ears. Long inhale. Holding the breath at the top. And then we'll sigh, release, let the breath and shoulders go. Take 3 more of those. Long breath. Holding the breath at the top. And when you feel ready, 2 more. Inviting a longer breath. Maybe a longer hold. And when you're ready, let it go. 1 more. Beautiful. Take a few moments now just to observe the body and your breath. Just have a quiet moment, a moment of stillness before our practice begins. And when you feel ready, you can begin fluttering open the eyes. We'll reach the arms up in an inhale, long breath. Bring the palms to touch, and then exhale, draw the palms through to heart center in prayer. 2 more of those. So we inhale, bring the energy in, long breath. Exhale, draw the energy down. 1 more. Exhale. Lovely. From here, we'll reach the arms out by our side, and then we'll take some small pulses. So just lifting and lowering the arms slightly will bring strength into the shoulders and into the arms. While we do this, can we invite ourselves to engage the arms? So even engage the fingers, the forearms and the shoulders. Small pulses. We'll go for 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the arms out down by your side. We'll make fists with the hands, but really squeeze and engage, and then draw the fingers back out, but squeeze and engage the fingers as we draw out as well. So we'll make fists and then straighten. Fists, straighten, really squeezing, engaging the arms and the shoulders. You should feel the strength and the fire begin to burn into them now. We'll go for 10 more. Squeeze. 9, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the arms out, we'll begin taking many little circles, teeny tiny circles, and then begin making them bigger and bigger, while still maintaining the engagement in the arms if we can. So drawing the arms in opposite directions from each other, making the circles bigger now, bringing a range of motion into the shoulders. Lovely. 1 more, and then we'll change direction. Bring the arms out in front. And keep with those big circles, and now begin to make them smaller as we go. So we should feel the fire in the arms now, making those circles smaller. Keep an engagement in the arms. Smaller, lovely. And then we'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, tiny circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. On your exhale, cactus, open the arms, draw the elbows back. 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, open the arms, draw the elbows down. Bring the arms in back into cactus. We'll take a long breath here, drawing the elbows back. The next, we'll draw the elbows and the arms together. Hands are in prayer, and then draw the elbows to touch. From here, push the shoulders towards the front of our space, then up and towards the sky. And then from here, push the hands together actively and the elbows suddenly. The arms might even begin shaking. Feel the strength all the way up the back body and the shoulders. And then we'll lift the fingertips towards the sky for 10. Small pulses. 9. Keep the squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep pushing the elbows together for 2. 1. Hold at the top. Lovely. Open up the arms back to cactus. Breathe in. Drop the arms down by your side. Take a clasp of the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, relax the arms. Maybe give them a little shake. And then we'll come down for a little child's pose for a moment. Just stretching off the arms, stretch off the shoulders, forehead can meet the mat. Long inhale here. Long exhale, let it go. One more breath, breathing in to create space. And breathing out. Beautiful. Keeping the forearms on the mat. We're going to roll ourselves through to a Sphinx position. So walk the feet back, lowering the hips down towards the mat. Draw the elbows towards you to keep the toes tucked under and push the chest through this space. Long breath, long exhale. We'll take a few cat-cows in this variation. So we inhale, push the chest through, draw the elbows and shoulders back. On your exhale, push the earth away with the forearms, round the spine, chin to chest, maybe even the pelvis comes off the mat. Lower the hips back down, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push the ground away, round through the spine. Push the elbows down to create space in the shoulders. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, round. 1 more. Exhale, round the spine. This time, keeping the toes tucked under, can we lift the knees? And here we are in this forearm plank. Hold for 5 breaths. For 4. It might feel easier to bring the hands together in this diamond shape, or keep them parallel to the elbows. 2. And 1. Lovely. Lowering the hips back down. Inhale. Keeping the forearms down. We'll come back to that forearm plank, but this time keep lifting the hips. Coming to our dolphin. Walk the feet in slightly. A long inhale here. Long exhale to let it go. We'll push the hands into the mat now, lifting the elbows, maybe one at a time or both at the same time, meeting in a downward facing dog. Long inhale here. Long exhale. Elbows meet the mat once more. We'll take another little sequence. We'll roll back forwards, lowering the hips down, take that Sphinx. Maybe just adjust yourself if you need. Walking the feet a little further back. When we're ready, we'll prepare and we'll come back to that plank. Lifting the hips off of the mat. From here, we'll come onto the left forearm. Lifting the right arm into the air, come to a side plank on the left. Hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Staying here, or the right leg steps behind the left. Come to a mini wild thing. Breathing and holding here for 3. For used or full wild things, just observe the different feelings or sensations in the body here. Again, slowly lowering the hips, flipping back over to your plank. And then take it to the other side, coming to the right forearm. Left arm reaches into the air. Breathe for 3. Keep pushing the elbow and forearm down to the mat, so we're lifting out of that shoulder. And then we'll step the left foot behind the right. Lift the hips slightly, come to this wild thing variation. Long breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly releasing hips lower. Come to your plank. Push the hips up, dolphin. Walk the feet in. In your dolphin, can we push the elbows to the mat? So we're taking these shoulder pumps, I call them, but the contraction in the shoulders. So you push the earth away, create space in the shoulders, and then dip back down. So we push, protract the shoulders, and lower. So 3 more of these shoulder pumps, pushing the elbows to the mat. For 2, 1 more. Keep that protraction in the shoulders, and then 1 at a time, or both elbows lift off the mat, downward facing dog. Long inhale. Long exhale to let it go. And then bend the knees, gaze towards the front. We'll step, walk, or jump towards the front of the mat. Give the arms a little bit of rest, meeting in a forward fold. Take opposite elbows. Hang heavy here, chin to chest. Maybe sway from side to side, or bob gently up and down. Slowly release grip of the elbows, soft bend of the knees, roll up to standing. Long inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center and then down by your side in Samastiti. Lovely. Take a moment. We'll take your arms, clasp them behind the lower back, roll the shoulders back long. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, bend into the knees, come to your chair pose, your Utkatasana. Staying here, you're welcome. On your next breath, lift the heels off the mat, come up into your toes. Drawing the arms back, now stretching the shoulders. Hold for 3 now. For 2. One more breath. Lowering the chest down towards the thighs, but keeping up on the toes if you are, or keeping your chair pose if your heels are down. Feeling that extra stretch in the shoulders, so keep drawing the arms towards the ceiling or the sky. One more breath. Heels meet the mat. Forward fold. Let's release the arms. Long inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Step back for your plank position, holding here. Protract through those shoulders once more by pushing the hands into the mat. Squeeze and engage the lower body, holding for 3 more breaths. For 2, feeling your stability and strength here. 1 more. Bending elbows, taking that push up, chaturanga, dandasana, lowering halfway down. Inhale, lift the chest, come for your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Long inhale here. Exhale, let it go. From here, we'll roll back through to a plank position, long breath. Inhale, take 1 push up. So chaturanga, bend the elbows halfway, push back up to your plank and downward facing dog. So we'll take 2 more of those. You're always welcome to lower down the knees. Coming through to your plank, push up, straight back up, downward facing dog. Lovely. 1 more. Push up. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Long inhale. Exhale to let it go. On your next breath, right leg rises, breathe in, and knee to nose come through to your plank position. Inhale, shoot it back. Exhale, come through to your plank. 1 more. This time, knee to nose, step it all the way in between the hands as we rise up for a high lunge, breathing in here. On your exhale, bending elbows, maybe you bend the left knee as well, lowering down for this lunge. So we'll inhale, arms reach back up. Exhale, cactus for 2. Inhale, reach the arms up. Cactus for 3. So 2 more. Really engaging through the arms as well. Keeping strength there. 1 more. And cactus, beautiful. Can we draw the elbows together and the hands like we did at the beginning? Push your arms and elbows towards the front and then up into the sky. Maybe your gaze follows. Straighten the back left knee if it's bent, and then fold over the right leg, staying hovered. Find your gazing point. We'll push off of the right leg, warrior 3, keeping these arms. Pushing the elbows and hands together. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release the arms. Right fingertips meet the mat, maybe at a diagonal. Left arm lifts, half moon. You're welcome here, if you've got it in your practice, to bend into the left leg, maybe gripping it with the left hand. It's a really nice way to stretch and open the left shoulder by pushing foot into hand and drawing hand back into the foot. 1 more breath. Slowly releasing the foot now. Bend into the right leg, warrior 2. Settling on the exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, right elbow to right knee, left arm by your ear. 2 more of those. We inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 1 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, but this time, can we keep the arms by our ears, so reaching them long, staying hovered for 3, 2, beautiful. 1 more. Inhale, reverse your warrior once more. Exhale, cartwheel the hands round, frame the right foot, step back for a 1-legged plank, keep the right leg hovered. Breathing in, and then come to the side plank on the left hand, right arm left. Just as we did at the beginning, but this time the full variation. Holding here. Keeping those controlled breaths. 1 more, and like we did at the start, the right foot steps behind the left. Open up the heart. Wild thing, sweeping the right arm back. 2, 1 more breath. Lowering the hips, flipping over through to your plank position. Take a chaturanga dandasana of your choice. Up dog, downward facing dog, and then lower the elbows to the mat. Returning to your dolphin. Take a moment here to settle, and then walk the feet in slightly. Taking that shoulder pump with the protraction in the shoulders. Lovely, feeling the strength. And then from here, gaze towards your thumbs and we'll rock forwards, bring the nose in between your thumbs and then push your hips back to your dolphin. It's going to be taking 5 of those. So we rock onto the toes, roll forwards, nose reaches towards the center of the mat for 1, for 2, 3, for 1 more. Pushing the hands into the mat, lift the elbows, both or one at a time, downward facing dog. We'll take that flow to the other side, so left leg rises, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, we rise, knee to nose. 1 more. Step the foot in between the hands as we rise up for high lunge. Long breath here. Cactus, open the arms, maybe you bend the right knee as well. So we take 4 more of those, we lift and cactus. Lift and cactus. Lovely, matching with the breath. 1 more. As we cactus, hold it there. And this round we'll drop the arms, clasp behind the back, lift the chest, breathe in, draw the shoulder blades together. On the exhale, straighten the right leg and fold over the left thigh, keeping hovered. Keep drawing the arms up and back. Now find your gazing point, warrior 3 on the left side with the arms in this variation, holding, controlling the breath. 1 more long inhale together. Exhale, release the arms, left fingertips meet the mat. Right arm, right hip opens up for half moon. Staying here, or bend the right knee. Taking your bind, stretching off that right shoulder. Wherever you are, find a gazing point. Centering your focus and your breath. 1 more breath. Releasing the bind if you've got it, but bend into the left leg, step back. Warrior 2. Reverse inhale. Exhale, side angle. 2 more, reverse. And side angle. 1 more. This time in your side angle, can we keep the arms by our ears? Here parallel. Feeling the strength in the lower body as well. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And when you're ready, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, frame the left foot. Step back. 1-legged plank. Keep the left leg hovered. Breathe in. And come to side plank on the right. Left arm cartwheels up. Holding here for a few breaths. Lifting hips. And as we breathe into the belly, exhale, draw the belly in. And when we feel ready, left leg hovers, steps behind the right as we lift the hips. Wild thing, pushing into the right hand, the right arm. Another long breath. Exhale, lower the hips, flipping over, take your chaturanga of your choice. Moving through your flow to your downward facing dog. Elbows meet the mat once more. Let's meet back in our dolphin. Walking the feet in. And again, if it's helpful to take the arms from parallel and bring the hands into like a triangle shape, you're welcome to do that. Taking that little shoulder pump again. And then from here, we'll come onto the right toes, maybe lifting the left leg. Releasing the left leg down and lifting the right. As we do so, we roll forward slightly onto the toes, rocking ourselves forward. Your gaze can be down or towards or between that space towards the thumbs. 1 more either side. And when you're ready, arms come back to neutral. Push hands into the mat, downward facing dog. Long inhale. Let it go on the exhale. Bend in the knees, gaze forward, step, walk, or jump. Front of the mat, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, let it go, take your fold. Soft bend in the knees. Return to the chair pose, arms reach up by your ears. And this time clasp the hands together. Then push the fingers away from you. Lowering into your chair. And then draw the arms away in the opposite direction as your hips. So your shoulders are coming up towards your ears, and you're really like you're pushing something away. Lowering into the hips, holding for 3, for 2, 1 more, and then lower the chest all the way down towards the thighs. Welcome to come up onto toes as well as we do this. Holding here, keep pushing the arms away. 1 more breath. Staying up on your toes, keep the chest close or attached to your thighs, hands meet the mat. And if you've got your crow pose in your practice, this is a nice time. As we've built strength into the arms, you can bend into the arms, knees meet your armpits or your elbows. Even if you don't have your crow pose in your practice, you can just stay here with me on the toes, playing with a little balance, rocking backwards and forwards, or maybe just lifting 1 toe at a time. So not jumping into anything, just testing, playing around with that balance. Maybe for next time. If you've got your crow pose, 1 more breath. And when you're ready, step, walk or jump through your vinyasa, come into your downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Bending into knees. Let's lower the hips down, come to our child's pose on our mat. Taking a moment just to close down the eyes. Feeling that strength and heat that you cultivated. Beautiful. And from here, you're welcome to stay in your child's pose and rest, maybe even wrap the arms back behind you, come to your malasana. From here, we'll play around with maybe some inversions. So from your child's pose, bring the forearms back onto the mat. And maybe if you've got your headstand in your practice, you can play around with that. If you've got your pinch or your shoulder stand, you can play around with coming from your dolphin, lifting 1 leg and testing kicking up through your balance. If you've got your headstand, bringing the hands to clasp to meet on the mat. Top of the head comes onto the mat. Wrap the arms around the back. Remember to take that shoulder pump first, pushing through the elbows. Tugging under the toes, we'll lift the knees. So we come to this dolphin variation with the head down. Maybe you just stay here today, and that's totally okay. Each time we're practicing, we're teaching the nervous system that it's safe to be in these postures. So even being here is practice, is learning. Maybe just rocking forwards onto the toes, or again, just lifting the right leg and then the left. When you feel ready, if you've got your headstand in your practice, you could go ahead straight into it. If you need a little time, then just being here in this dolphin with your head down can be a really nice way to build strength in the shoulders. Try not to jump or rush into anything. All our asanas should be done with presence and with breath. Whenever you feel ready, slowly lowering knees down, meeting back. We'll all meet in our balasana, or child's pose. Forehead meets the mat, wrap the arms behind us, taking grip of the heels or the feet. Beautiful. We'll slowly begin to release now. Bringing the hands back down onto the mat here. We'll tuck under the toes, lift our hips back up for a downward facing dog for another moment. Roll forward to a plank, this time lowering the hips all the way down to the mat. Bringing chest down as well, and our belly. We'll bring arms out into cactus or into T-shape so you can see which one's more comfortable. And once we're there, we'll roll over onto the right side, so onto our right shoulder, our right hip. The left foot comes on top of the right or maybe comes behind. Left fingertips can stay on the mat or even maybe take a bind behind the back. If you want as well, you can even hug the left knee in towards your chest. Wherever you choose to be, I can't do it because of my mic, but the right ear is also on the mat. And just breathe here into the stretch on that right shoulder. Feel that when we take a long inhale, the stretch intensifies or deepens. And when we exhale, we soften into it. We'll slowly release now. Coming back through to center and take it to the other side. So whether you took the arms in T-shape or cactus on the last round, take it again. Right fingertips come on the mat. Roll onto the left side body. The right arm, take your variation, maybe taking a bind, hugging the knee in. And wherever you choose to be, just breathe here. It can be quite a deep stretch in the shoulder. And we'll begin to release, coming back through to center. Slowly lifting and coming back onto our heels and sitting back to where we started. Reach your arms up into the air, breathe in. Take a side bend over towards the left. Right arm reaches up by your ear. Take a little stretch here. Coming back through the center, bend this right arm now and draw the right arm down our back. Left arm reaches up and over. Take a tricep stretch. Pull gently into that right elbow. Staying here, or the left arm also wraps behind their back and maybe takes the right fingertips, remembering to pull them both to feel that tricep stretch. So you can choose any of those variations, and we'll breathe here for 2 more breaths. Slowly releasing. Take it to the other side. Right fingertips meet the mat, left arm reaches up overhead. Take a bit of a side bend stretch. Going back through to center, bend the left elbow behind the back. Right arm can draw the left elbow down, or maybe the right arm also comes behind the back. Taking fingertips, pulling in both directions. Wherever you are, another breath. Slowly releasing. Arms draw down by your side. Take a few circles here. Hands come onto your shoulders, rounding the shoulders back and then forwards. Beautiful. Placing the hands back down in your thighs, just where we started. Tuck the tailbone under slightly so we create space in the lower back and the spine. Closing down the eyes if they're not already. We'll just take a few moments here to simply observe our breath and our body. Notice how you feel here. Release any holding in the face, the jaw, forehead. Enjoy softening after that strong flow. Give yourself a moment of stillness before you return to your day. We'll bring the hands into prayer at heart center. Take another long inhale through the nose, belly, ribcage expand, holding the breath at the top. We'll take a releasing breath, sigh, let it go from the mouth. One more. Let it go. Bowing the head slightly as a moment of gratitude for yourself, the practice, and your body. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed that shorter flow and you're feeling strong and strengthened in the upper body today. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.